All right, guys, we're back in the studio, and now we're going to go over a few of the details, specs, and all that good stuff regarding the 507K V2 GR, which is the green red dot, or green dot, I should say. So this was sent to us, mentioned earlier, from Holosun and Savior GST. So they sent this dot to us for review. Thank you very much for that. We appreciate the support on that. So this, man, the green is really my go-to now. I'm a convert. I've always had red dots or red reticles. There's not a lot of green in the market, and if you do find green, they are significantly more money than a red, but this really does do a lot for the eyes in regards to brightness, clarity, and ease of pickup. Today when we shot it, we ran it on a 32 MOA reticle, which is basically the EOTech reticle. Super easy to pick up, super easy for transitions, big transitions, narrow transitions. Overall, it was a really bright day, and the green was phenomenal. So a few of the specs on the 507K, I had to pick up some notes because there are a few details on here that I could not all memorize. A couple of things, 12 brightness settings, including 2 NVG settings. I don't know if you'd really need NVG for a small red dot like this, but it is there. We mentioned the brightness setting is phenomenal. The brightness, man, you really got to get behind it to appreciate how bright the green is and how well it picked up today. Green, if you got the option to get the green, skip the red, pay the extra money, you'll be well worth it in the long run. So how we got the dot mounted to the gun, you'll notice on here, you'll see this little blue line right there. This is the CNH Precision blue line plate. They have a charity for cops, and it is, I should know the acronym of cops, but bottom line is whenever there's a charity that we can give something back to or purchase something to, and that vendor is going to give a little back to that charity, we're always going to be about that, especially for law enforcement or military. That's something we're big on here at RDR. So it is a CNH Precision plate mounted to the gun and the dot to the plate. CNH Precision by far is the go-to plate company right now. If you're looking to mount a red dot to a pistol, definitely check those guys out. There is definitely few and far between companies that are doing it as well as they are in regards to the plate mounting. Ameriglow certified sights, they do slightly co-witness, but again, as I mentioned, with how well these dots are built and the aluminum housing or the ruggedness that the dots are made with, I don't think irons are a big deal. This is a carry gun, in my opinion, so again, the co-witness factor, I don't know how strongly that would play into it. I know it's a big thing for a lot of people, and I honestly, the only way I think you'd be able to find the true co-witness for yourself that you liked and that you felt didn't block out a bunch of the glass because it's a very small window, I think you'd probably have to buy multiple sets of iron sights and mix and match them to find which heights worked best for you. But at the end of the day, it's all metal construction, very clean glass, very bright dot, easy adjustment settings. I don't beat yourself up trying to find the perfect co-witness, because again, I like how low these are, because if I do take the dot off, throw the plate cover back on, I'm good to go. This dot is very well built, very robust. I don't think I'd have any problems with ditching irons altogether if I had to. So again, that's just my opinion on that. Holosun does make this same dot in a red. I have the 507K on the Glock 43 MOS gun. And that's actually something I should show you guys. And that'll be something with its dot to dot, right? If you look at these two pistols, this was the first dot I ever got, the first 507 generation micro dots that we had purchased for the 43. And you'll notice that the iron sights are still on this pistol. And you'll notice how low the dot sits on the gun compared to the 48. The reason being is when I got this dot for this pistol, CNH had not yet come out with a mounting system or mounting plate. They were actually shaving off 2 of the 4 mounting posts that are on the pistols. If you did not know that when the 48s come from the factory, they are actually designed to fit the Shield RMS sight, which has 4 locking lugs and then 2 screws. The Holosun has the 2 locking lugs and 2 screws. So 2 of the lugs had to be removed, and then you had to trim down the 2 front ones. I busted out my 1911 files, and I actually did that to this gun. I've yet to have any issues with mounting. I did do the Loctite and Torx and all that, and same thing with this one as well. But the one benefit of dropping the dot directly to the pistol was that I have 100% co-witness with the plastic iron sights. So that was one advantage of going direct mount to the pistol compared to using a mounting plate. The dot did get a little higher, but again, I've had no hiccups running either pistol. This is the red, this is the green. But again, that's just something that whenever I post this picture on Instagram or pictures on video, whatnot, people do notice how much lower the dot sits on the slide. And so I've had that question come up a lot, so I figured I'd address it here with you guys. But again, I don't know if this would be a long-term solution. I'd probably still just simply use a correct mounting plate. I feel that might be a better solution than simply mounting to the gun. Again, there's a lot of G's on this slide that are slamming that dot rearward and then forward. So again, for a carry gun, I would probably go with the best practice of using a mounting plate versus direct mounting to the slide. So that's just some food for thought there. Other than that, you know, again, like I always say, you guys don't take my word for it. A lot of these products have been out for a minute, but do say that if you are becoming a convert to RDS or red dot optics, and you do have the option, the model you're looking at, to get it in green and or red, I definitely would say opt for the upgrade of the green. It's going to do you a ton of justice in regards to how fast you pick that green sight up, and it's easier on the eyes. So that's our overview on the 507K V2 GR green red dot, and we're a fan. So if you have not checked it out, do so. Thanks for watching, guys. We post 2 to 3 videos every week, so like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Until next time, be well. Take care.